welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leah Luche, and this is episode 23 of turning this shuttle bus into a home on wheels. In last week's video, I finished up my composting toilet, so if you haven't seen that video and you would like to watch it, then I will link it somewhere here in this video and also down below. But in this week's video, I will be spackling and painting and putting trim here on the doors in the walkway area and really just getting started on this area right here up in the front. So yeah, let's get right into this video. I got started by taping up the seams, then I spackled the walls inside the closet and the pantry. Okay, I finished spackling the insides of the closet and the pantry, and now I think I'm going to put up the trim around the doors because right now the doors have like this wobbly, uneven look to them, and I do not like that. I don't like that at all. So I'm going to put a trim on them, make them look cute. I cut all of the wood for the trim, and I ended up cutting too much wood, but luckily I can still use all of that wood for other stuff. Once I got all of the trim cut, I then glued it to all of my doors using wood glue and super glue, and I also used a little bit of super glue with accelerator once I got them in place just to hold the wood onto the doors so I didn't have to use clamps the whole time. On this part right here, I almost glued the trim piece onto the edge of the door. Then I thought about it and I tried to open the door, and the door only opened a little. So I took that off and I opened the door up all the way. And I put the trim piece on with the door open so that I could make sure that the door could open up all the way. With that being said, the door now has a little gap between the trim and the edge of the door, but it doesn't look too bad. Once I got all of the trim on, I tried to close the bathroom door, and the inside trim piece was too far out, so the door didn't close, and I ended up sanding the bottom of the door down until I could get the door to close without any other problems. Once all of the trim was done, I then grabbed my spackle and I spackled the rest of the walls. I kind of went a little overboard with the spackle yesterday. I started spackling a little bit and then I turned off the camera because I was like, I'm done, I'm going home. And then, I don't know, something was just like, keep spackling. So then I just spackled everything. Everything. The inside of the doors, the outsides of the walls. I kept spackling and I just couldn't stop. So yeah, I spackled a bunch yesterday and now I'm going to paint everything. I'm about to do the primer right now, and yeah. Before I started painting, I put on the corner trim, and for that I used super glue and liquid nails. And I also used super glue with the accelerator on the sides just to hold it in place while the other glues dried. Okay, I finished putting on all of the primer over the trim and the walls, and I didn't put any on like the face of the doors because I plan on doing some type of design. But since I'm doing a design, I didn't put anything or any type of paint or anything on the front of the doors. But yeah, I've finished the primer and I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and go do other stuff, and then I'll come back and paint some more. Once the primer dried, I got ready to paint the trim on the doors, and since I got this paint a while ago, the color wasn't really mixed in anymore, so it kind of took me a while to mix it all back in, but once I got that mixed up, I did 2 coats of paint on all of the trim. I let the trim dry overnight, and I came back the next day and I painted all of the walls using the same color that I used for the walls in the back. Every week when I look back on these videos, I can see the bus starting to look more and more like a home. It's really becoming the place that I have always dreamed of. Okay, that's gonna be all for this video, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every single time that I post. I hope to see you guys next week. Bye!